Today we're going to look at how to replace an E34 CV joint boot. First, remove the boot clip. Prop up the half shaft to stop it moving and then remove the end cap. Then remove the inner cap with the CV joint boot attached. This can take a bit of work. Remove the circlip from the end of the shaft and remove the CV joint. Clean the CV joint and check all components for wear. When working on something like this, I always like to mark all of the parts so I can be sure I put it back together the right way. Back to the parts washer to get rid of the last of the grease inside the joint. Once all parts have been cleaned, it's time to start reassembling. GKN Lobro CV Boot kit, which has everything you need for the job. Slide the small clamp onto the half shaft first and then slide on the CV boot. There are two ridges on each of the CV joints. These should face the ends of the shafts, so they should face towards either the hub or the diff. Once the joint is fully seated, it's time to put on the circlip. It's a good idea to keep your finger on this because it can fly. One thing to note when you're reassembling the CV joint is that there are 3 narrow lobes on the inner section. These should point towards the wider areas on the outer section. Be sure to pack the joint with loads of grease. It's time to put the inner cap on the joint. I'd recommend using 2 bolts to line the holes in the cap up with the holes in the joint. You can take a bit of force to seat the cap fully, so make sure that you hit the outside of the joint. You can use the same process for putting on the outer cap. Now you can tighten the inner boot clamp. Finally, give the half shaft a wipe down to remove any excess grease.